As workers in Kogi State join their counterparts across Nigeria to celebrate this year's Workers' Day, the chairman of the Kogi State chapter of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Onu Eduka, said the theme of this year's May Day, Dare to Struggle, Dare to Win, is a reminder to the labor union to be steadfast in its demands from government for what is due its workers.
Our critical demand is that those periods for which bailout came, parish fund came, and government was unable, despite the screen exercise, did not pay all these workers in their own areas. We are calling for government to investigate those who paid salary at that time and what amount of money did they use in paying this salary that this money did not go around.
He appealed to government to make workers' salary a top priority.
Things are beginning to pick up because in terms of salary payments, we are seeing that those who are on current pay of workers have gotten their February salary, and those who have been on arrears in the course of the screening exercise, we are still talking with government with a view and hope that government will look into it and paying it soon.
Kogi State Deputy Governor Simon Achuba said the union and government are on the same page as regards commitment to workers' welfare. He also explained the state government's readiness to key into the nationwide plan for a national minimum wage.
We want to promise you that we will take better steps on all matters regarding salary in the future to ensure that you have your salary as at when due.
Achuba spoke the federal government's decision to remove Ajaokuta Iron and Steel Company from the list of establishments slated for concession or privatization.
The National Assembly has appropriated funds for the takeoff of Ajaokuta Steel Rolling Mill. What was initially proposed was that it should be privatized, but that has been removed. And so under the circumstance, Ajaokuta cannot be privatized anymore. We know the benefits of Ajaokuta. We know the support that it will bring to our people. We know that we are the first beneficiary if it takes off. And so as a government, we are giving it all it takes to ensure the takeoff of Ajaokuta.
Achuba promised that government will pay all outstanding salaries to those who government has placed on clemency list after the screening exercise. Other union representatives described the turnout as a wake-up call for the government to begin to take staff welfare seriously.
It's a low-key celebration, and with the speech of the Deputy Governor, it gives us hope of better tomorrow, which we believe it will be.
One thing I want the government to do, but whether I don't know of federal or state, but concerning this our state, you see in this state, if you are a civil servant, once you die, that is the end. Nobody wants to know how your children are living. I want the government to please, at least, let there be a forum where they can attend to widows in this state.
We are praying that something better will come in place. And I surely know that the whole workers of Nigeria, they will enjoy. Nigeria will change.
But if Ajaokuta Steel Company is completed by the federal government as its own property, then operationalized, and the place is working very well, then the government can start thinking about privatization. But now, I believe that the issue of privatization of Ajaokuta is not a welcome development.
The salary of workers in USA compared to other African countries in Europe, you discover that we are paying peanuts. So you don't expect so much from workers when you are paying peanuts.
Federal government should try and add more allocation to the state government so that the cries of the workers in the state will be solved.
Kogi State is still on the watch list of the labor unions among states that are struggling to pay its workers' salaries. The state recently hosted the North Central States tripartite meeting on minimum wage, where the state government expressed the hope for increased allocation to enable states pay the proposed monthly figure of 66,500 naira. Avoid Unwogu, AIT News, Lokoja.